Maybe it's just me, but whenever I order Chinese takeout, I'm always left with this leftover white rice. I don't know, I just don't ever eat it. So today I'm gonna show you how to use Red Monkey's trace chilies and cilantro seasoning to make your own delicious, affordable beef stir fry at home using that leftover white rice. Here's how it works. I've got some beautiful dehydrated mushrooms, some morels, some cremini, some of these delicious dehydrated mushrooms. So I'm gonna rehydrate them in just a little bit of water. Now that our mushrooms are simmering, let's get to our vegetables. I'm gonna start with some red bell pepper. We're gonna do a nice thin julienne. We've also got some carrots. A lot of people like to peel their carrots, but I think there's a ton of flavor, and I like the appearance of the skin, so I'm going to leave that on there. We're not going to peel our carrots. So basically just going to cut them in half, cut the little bits off the ends, cut them in half again, and we're going to do thin little strips. Make sure you're cutting on a flat side so it doesn't have to roll all around. So now you're left with these little flat bits like this. Now it's easy to take them and do a julienne, do thin little slices of carrot like that. So make a really beautiful presentation inside your little stir fry. Let's get to our meat. I've got some stir fried meat. Usually if you go to the grocery store, you can find it'll say stir fry meat, but it's basically thin cut steak, very, very thin, beautiful, just like this. You can kind of see what it looks like. So I'm gonna start with a little bit of olive oil and a touch of sesame oil. I'm gonna take our steak, go right down in the hot oil, and take our trace chili and cilantro seasoning, go right over the top. We're gonna be pretty generous with it. Now this spice is all organic, so it's got a ton of that bright, beautiful flavor, and it's also got a little bit of spice, a little bit of sweetness, a little kick to it. We're a little generous over the top. Push this off to the side just a little bit. We're gonna add our vegetables right to the empty side of the pan. Like that. Excellent. We've also got some snow peas. Add some of those. You know, I'm gonna add a touch more of this trace chili and cilantro seasoning over the top. Now you could use fish with this, you could do a chicken stir fry, you could do shrimp. Shrimp would be really fantastic with that sweet, savory flavor this spice has going on. Excellent. I'm gonna take a lime, give it a nice roll. If you're ever squeezing lime juice, give the lime a nice roll, put your weight on it, then cut it. That way all the juice is released. So squeeze our lime over the top. This is going to bring out a really fantastic tangy flavor in our stir fry. Excellent. I've also got some baby corn. Now we're going to take our rehydrated mushrooms. Oh, they look fantastic. You can see the water's gotten a really beautiful color. That's all basically all that dried flavor coming out of the mushrooms, so it's going to be really hearty, almost beefy. So we're going to take some of our mushrooms and add them right into our stir fry. If you've never seen a morel mushroom, check this thing out. It's one of the coolest looking mushrooms I've ever seen. It's all knobby. It's like sponge. Really, really meaty. Fantastic mushroom. Now we're going to take some of that delicious rehydrated mushroom broth right over the top. This is going to create a little bit of a sauce at the end. I'm going to take a touch of soy sauce. Excellent. And a touch of chopped garlic. And that is pretty much it. Now we're going to let this cook for about 3 or 4 minutes. Let some of that excellent juice start to reduce and get beautiful in flavor. And then we'll be ready to serve. All right, the last little bit we're gonna do is we're gonna add some fresh cilantro. Now cilantro has a ton of that like bright, fresh flavor. It's really gonna play off of the heat that we added from our seasoning. So we're gonna just chop a little bit of the leaves right off, nice rough chop. just like that. I'm gonna toss this in. Give that a nice toss. It's gonna give a beautiful little color to our stir fry and a ton of flavor. All right, now it's time to plate. I'm gonna take a nice white plate, and I threw some of my leftover Chinese food in the microwave to heat up my white rice. I'm gonna start on the bottom of our plate, some of our white rice, just like that. Then we're gonna take our beautiful stir fry, we're gonna go right over the top. Now to garnish, we're gonna add a little bit of green onion. That's gorgeous. And a touch of sesame seeds. Finish it with a lime. There you go. And that is how you make a delicious red monkey trace chili cilantro beef stir fry using your leftover Chinese food. All right, let's get into this. That's fantastic. Like I said before, this spice is so versatile. If you want to, just substitute the beef for chicken and make a chicken stir fry, or add some shrimp. If you want to go to a completely different style of food, add it to some salsa or some guacamole, really take the flavor to another level. Or if you want to do something absolutely crazy, add some of this to your popcorn. Totally just sprinkle some on top of your popcorn. It'd be delicious and wonderful and totally unique and new. Make sure you go to redmonkeyfoods.com, pick yourself some Trace Chili Cilantro seasoning, see all of our other fun recipes and videos, and I will see you guys next time.